Cancer. Okay, we're going to do this differently, right? Normally I channel a message to you. I'm not going to do that. I don't know what the cards have said. You know why? Because normally what I do, Cancer, is I have so much to say while I'm shuffling, because I usually pre-select the cards, right? Well, I want you to know what I say. Like, I want you to enjoy and experience what's going through my head as I see these cards. So let's get the message together today. Also, don't just watch your sun sign. Always watch your rising sign, your moon sign, and your sun sign, because that gives you a really well-rounded picture of the energies that's kind of like impacting you right now. Okay, here we go. Owl. You gotta stop. Follow your intuition. Okay. Now, if there's one thing that's on point right now, it's what you're receiving, like information that you're receiving. If there's something that's not on point right now, it's our emotional reactiveness. Like, like we're just like all over the place. I don't know if you felt it. I know that I felt it. I am like Cancer spew. Like, I'm just like all over the place, and it's how it is. But this feel, these understandings, this knowledge is something that we really can, we really can depend on right now. So what is your intuition telling you? And I guarantee you're going to need to find like a quiet space, because there's so much going on in your head right now because of your emotions. But if you give yourself just the time and the space to give yourself what, oh, I can feel it. I just felt this shit so strong, Cancer. Whatever it is that you want to give yourself, you are fighting yourself, because you are doing that negative internal self-talk of like, no, 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 I have to stick to this routine. No, 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 I have to do this. No, 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 I have to do that. I have to, no. If you are feeling like, no, I don't want to do it, please don't do it. There's a reason why you don't want to do it. And it's because something has to open up to get into you. It's almost like, it's like, I get it. You, every single Friday, you rake your back lawn. I don't know, whatever, right? Well, don't do it, because you need that time for something else. And maybe you don't know what that is, and you don't have to. You know, this sign of, but I feel that I'm not supposed to do it. It's like, then don't do it. Then don't do it. Can you just let yourself break a second? You need it. Confrontation, pick your battles wisely. That's really interesting. Follow your intuition, and confrontation, pick your battles wisely. So you're going to know when to say something, when to act upon something, and when not to. Especially when it comes to confronting other people, confronting others, confronting a situation. If you feel like you have to do something, but inside you know, this is not the time. It's not the fucking time. It's not the time. Trust yourself. There's like 50 some odd cards in this deck. You know which one came out? Moon. I mean, Cancer. Come on. That's almost too perfect. It came out upside down, but I don't take reversals with this Oracle deck. So essentially, intuition. It comes back to intuition. It comes back to, you already know what you know. So you got to follow that part of you that is not all crusty and danky and crazy right now, which is your psyche. It's not tainted right now. It's the part of you that's really pure. This is also a sense of your emotions. Your emotions trying to speak to you, talk to you, tell you things, or being very emotional right now. But I think this is communication. It could also be dreams. Oh, that one flipped over, man. I am gifted. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh, oh. See, you're being very, like, it's almost like, I know you want to be confrontational. I know you want to fire off at somebody you've just been feeling at lately. I know it. Don't. Like if there's any, okay, if you're certain, so certain, it just comes out, absolutely. Don't question it. But that's what it means, pick your battles wisely. Pick your battles through your intuition. Because if there's even a little part of you that says, don't say shit, don't say it. Because that means that something else is working itself out. You got to trust it. I am gifted. You certainly are. Focusing on your talents, your skills, and the things that give you joy. Look at this little girl. She's so happy. And she's happy because she's surrounded by the things that she thinks are lovely. So do that. Give that to yourself. It's important right now. I feel loved, and you should. Lots of friendship, lots of abundance. Enjoy yourself. And I've been getting this in readings over and over. Please join me for my daily tarot card readings. I don't know if you guys knew, but I give them Monday through Friday. I'm on Instagram, born_without_boundaries. Anyway, there's lots of messages that I channel that come out during those. And I'd love for you to join in. But one of the big messages really was this sense of, you gotta just let yourself be happy. You gotta just let yourself enjoy yourself. Trust those pleasure sensors right now. Not just for pleasure, but for happiness, for relaxation. What is the joy? Let yourself be surrounded. Even though things feel crazy, I feel like this is gonna be a very social weekend where you're gonna be able to share the gifts that you have. You know, you'll be able to show all that you can do. People will celebrate you. Do it. Let yourself shine. It'll be, I don't care if it's at a fucking karaoke bar, yo. Get on up there and be like, I'm just going to have fun. And then all of a sudden, you sound like Whitney. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying. You know, it's like, you're going to surprise yourself when you just let yourself be yourself right now and really just smile as much as you can. We have, okay, I promise you, I did not look at this card before I said you sound like Whitney, but I am a voice. So it's definitely something that you're communicating and something that you're saying. And I want you to know this, you got to say it from your truth. Even if you got to show, maybe you got to show people that you're pissed. Be pissed. Maybe you got to show people that you're a little bit of a snob. Be a snob. Maybe you got to show people that you're a stone cold bitch. Be a stone cold bitch. What I'm saying is it's your truth. That's really, people aren't going to hate you for it. Your truth is going to be like, damn, I wish I had said that. That's how people are going to be reacting now. And I know because I'm Cancerian. I know that Cancerian trait of, oh, if I'm not nice, they won't like me. Bullshit. If you speak your truth right now, they're going to love you. You need to be heard. Be ready to be heard. This is like the little sun card. Be ready to be heard. Be ready to shine. But you got to be ready to be you. Be ready to be you, which leads to a breakthrough. Ooh. Shadow. Okay. Look at just like you got to accept those parts of yourself. Don't hack yourself into this is who, this is what's lovable. This is what's not. Stop doing that. You know, it's like, love your shadow. Be like, yeah, that over there, that's my girl too. You know, that's my girl. That's my girl, Michelle. Sometimes she's dark, sometimes she's light. Your shadow self is telling you the truth. What is the truth of who you are? It ain't pretty. Who cares? Who cares? You know, we never love somebody because they're beautiful. We love somebody because they make us feel beautiful. You know, in other words, you don't have to be perfect. Stop dicing yourself up, basically saying that, oh, you can only, people will only love these parts of me if I'm friendly, if I'm happy. Bullshit. If you own all of you and you walk into the room as your full self, you're going to own that room. Okay. Choose wisely. We're going to have options, baby. We're going to have options. Trapped in fear and suffering in silence. What the fuck is it? Yeah. 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 You know what that tells me? That we're already 7, 8, 9. We have choices. We have options. But we already know which one we want to choose. We're just not choosing it because we feel like it's going to, I don't know. What's it going to do? Stop making yourself miserable. That's what it's saying. Stop making yourself miserable. Because the truth is you have lots of options, but you only want one thing. Now you have to live in that space and own it. Even if you lose friends, lose family members, drop that shit off. I don't care. You know your destiny. And I'll tell you why it's more important than even friends or family. Because it's God. You know your direction because that's the voice that God has put inside of you. You can't make anything else a priority over that. You don't have that choice. That's so the next time in our Cancerian mind, don't think about who am I making happy. Think of who am I betraying by not being true to myself. And you're always going to come back to God. Maybe people will like you, but if you're always betraying that part of you that is God, how can that work out well? Just saying. Just saying. The answers you need are coming. And this is Gemini energy. You know what? That's because we need help. And it's okay to need help. We're not perfect, right? Even what we feel and what we know, it isn't perfect. We get confused. So the answers you need are coming. There's some sort of communication that's coming in that the gorgeous universe is going to provide it. Just throw your hands in the air and say, y'all need to be clear to me because I need some fucking help right now. There's communications coming in. That's going to help you. The energy is gaining momentum. Ooh, and communications are coming in. Okay. Like, let it flow to you so that you can better understand exactly what your next move has to be. If you're confused, say you're confused. But so what energy is gaining momentum? I feel like there's something that you've noticed. There's something that you've realized. There's something that you've seen maybe online or something like that that makes you realize something's popping off, something's shifting. Get on the train. Woo, woo. Okay. Wow, there's a lot of these cards. Hold on. Okay, rebel. Be a rebel and blow off some steam. Go against what you normally would go against. This is the energy to not be you. To be the you that people don't know. To do something that is, and I feel like you've been feeling it recently. Like you've been like, I got to get out of my routine. My routine is killing me. I can't stand it. Let it, break it, let it go. Please, rebel. Get out of that routine. Crack it open. Needs to crack open. Open your heart. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. You open your heart to let things out. Things could get in too. And this is when things start to shift and change. It's not an emergency. So don't act like, in other words, don't put yourself in the frame of mind of, I have to do it. I have to open my heart. No, just open your heart. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want to put another pressure on us when we just relieve the pressure. And then see the light. Oh my God. If you shift your energy, the illumination that comes to you, this is also, it's like finally the way, the direction, right? Maybe even the spotlight. I don't know what you were up to. You let me know in the comments below. Oh, there's always a Vimeo. There's always an extended, by the way. I don't know if you guys know that, but please do go over there because, God, it's such a great reading. There's 2 readings in one. Right? Did you know that? There's one video that you rent or purchase, but then there's 2 readings in that video. That's your your romance specific reading, as well as the extended reading, which gets a hell of a lot more detail. So that link is always there for you. Always below. Let's see what Lenormand has to say. Why is Lenormand, this Cancer energy. What's Cancer need to know? What's Cancer need to know? Okay. Okay. Something's holding you down. Oh, okay. Okay, that's interesting. So this is 4th house energy. This is the house. This is family and tradition. Learning something, realizing something. It's almost like, in some ways being surprised by who's going to anchor you and who's going to hold you down. But it's almost like knowledge and wisdom, especially of your traditions and your family, that are going to offer that, that are going to offer you that security that we all need right now. It's like, maybe information might be coming in from your family that helps to make you solid and make you understand things. You know, it could be that local assistance that's really making you realize something or making you see something. There's some sort of book is maybe secrets being kept. Maybe secrets have been kept for a long time, but that's kind of not really, no. Because it's also information and intelligence and information and learning about realizing why certain things kept you down. It's almost like that, like realizing why you think certain ways, right? Maybe will help you. Maybe will help liberate you. I don't know though. Just feel like there's something here that you don't know. That knowing is going to help. You know, okay, people are going to support you. You're not going to realize they're supporting you, but they're going to support you. First of all, this is having a good time. I'm having a good time. This is like, let yourself be joyful. Let yourself get out. Let yourself play. Or don't let yourself get out. Maybe what you need to be joyful right now is to sit in your hammock and fall asleep for like 16 hours straight. Whatever you need to do, please just allow that joy in. But then you have this. You have, you're prepared for the fight. You're prepared for a fight. You've been protecting yourself from something that is not going to work out the way that you think it's going to work out. It's actually going to work out better. It's like this card is all about you're defending yourself. You're fighting something, but you're both fighting for the same reasons. You're more similar than you think you are. It's like you're trying to fight something that you shouldn't be fighting. Right? Lay that shit down. That's why it says choose your battles wisely. Why are you fighting when you don't have to fight? All this doom and gloom. All this doom and gloom is bullshit. You bring the light into the situation. Stick up for what you believe in. 100%, absolutely. Stand up for what you believe in. But what you may realize is, or get the surprise in, that they don't believe something so different. And then people are celebrating you and your talents and your gifts. They're happy for you. You know, a lot of times we sort of work ourselves into a corner and make ourselves think that it's somebody else that's taking our opportunities away, when it's really us. And we're just projecting that fear onto somebody else by saying, oh, they did this to me. They did this to me. They didn't do shit to you. You were scared to take the chance. That's not their fault, right? And maybe this is the reckoning that we're realizing. And the beautiful thing that we realize it is that we now have a friend where we didn't expect to. We now have somebody who actually would have supported us if they knew it was even important to us. But so often we do not say what's important to us because we're already predicting. It's like that water sign pessimism. We're already predicting failure or rejection, right? And we're already defensive against it when that's not the case. This could be making a friend out of an enemy. But we're only going to get there through the truth. That's what I know. And inner conflict, that's what it's all about. Inner conflict, this torment that we do to ourselves, this way that we piecemeal. I've been talking about the energy of this card the whole time, and then this card comes out. Because that's how connected I am to these energies. This is like... your inner conflict is you piecemealing yourself and thinking, oh, there's only parts of me that are lovable. Bullshit, man. That's not true. Unconditional love. Oh, I love it. It's not about romance, y'all. It's about your yin and your yang, your masculine and your feminine. It's about you loving every aspect of you. Bondage. What are you afraid of? This is fear. That's what it is. Someone's stuck in this idea, really holding ourselves back. And then positive future. How beautiful. And you know what positive future is? This card reminds us that today is the beginning of our future. So right now you are the outcome of the energies that you've been putting forth for the past 10 years. And then this is when you realize, guess what? Where I am 10 years from now is all determined by the energies I put forth from this point on. So this is about realizing your connection, your attitudes connection and your energies connection to your future and where you want to be. So where do you want to be? Think about it and focus on it. Space cleaning, getting rid of those thoughts inside of yourself that keep yourself back and hold you back. Those unbalanced, self-tormenting thoughts, time to get rid of them. And then question your beliefs. Why do you believe that people won't love you because? Why? What told you that? Where were the bad lessons that you learned? Identify them, rip them up, and throw them out. And then we have intention. Now you're free to, now you're empowered to set your intentions and to say, this is what I'm doing moving forward. Okay. Okay. Where am I going next? Let's do this. Oh. Clear quartz. Let yourself feel all your emotions. I can't believe that comes out. And then gold, divine intervention. See, you're not all alone. You know, I know it sounds like as I'm doing the reading, oh, cancers are always getting brutalized. Shut up. No, they're not. No, you're not. People just want to move your ass into the right direction, right? No, that's not the case. Feel all, let yourself feel all your emotions. Your entire rainbow spectrum of feelings is sending you important messages and guidance. All of you, even the stuff that you've decided to hate. Quit that shit. Now we have gold, divine intervention. God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. Sincere prayers. What are they? The ones that come from your heart. Then we have increased support. Your positive focus and willingness to receive have opened the doorway to an abundance of help and opportunities. Okay, I'm down for that. And multifaceted. There are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're asking about. Who is that? I'm not asking about anybody. I'm asking about me. I know there's many layers to me. Okay, let's go into your animal totems, which are very important. Please stick around for this because this is how the universe is going to be using the natural world to communicate to you. No, you may not be seeing all of these animals right in front of you, but you know what you're going to be seeing, different kinds of images, etc., about these kind of animals that are going to be constantly playing over and over again. Okay. Frog energy. You know what this means? First one up, you're transforming. You're letting go of your old self, of being the little tadpole that's just controlled by the tides. Now you give your life your own direction and you're ready for it. Maybe you weren't ready for it before. And then groundhog, once again, time to let go. You have two things, time to let go. It's time to let go. It's time to let go of the wall because you can actually swim on your own. It's time to let go of these old feelings because they're anchoring you down. It's time to let go. This is a big purge period. Dolphin, this and that are true. This is being able to see somebody else's side of the story. This is being able to understand or help them understand yours. They can't understand it if you don't share it. And then spirit has a plan. This has been all part of divine plan. I told you there's a little bit of destiny in you, man. So this is like seeing the big picture, looking at things on high, understanding that maybe you've been too short-sighted, right? You haven't really seen everything that is going on. But also this is a sense of faith. Like understand that spirit has your best intentions and spirit will guide you based on where it needs to send you. Truth transcends illusion. So there's some sort of information coming to you. I know there is. Dragonfly is also transformative energy, which means that you are growing and you are blossoming. Not just blossoming though. I think you're blossoming to everybody. You're not just blossoming to yourself. It's like people are starting to recognize your change. And that's the major breakthrough. Slow and steady wins the race. You have been working on this for so long. Turtle reminds us it's okay. That there's no fucking time. You are doing this at the right time. Like, just take your time. Don't be rushed, because believe me, it is yours already. And then we have believe in yourself. Squirrel. This is very Virgo energy. This is also, I saw squirrels everywhere recently. So it's like plant your seeds and don't rush them. They grow at their own time, and love where you are every step of the way. But it's a good time to plant. It's a good time to start the new way. It's a good time to plant your future. Okay, now we have our angel messages. If you like this video, please do show your love by liking it and sharing it on your social media platforms. Also, Cancer, subscribe and ring that bell. Subscribe to my new channel, Astrology Motivation, as well, because there's more content for your manifestation purposes and your weekly astrology forecast over there. So please do subscribe over there as well. And ring that bell so you know when I upload all the new information. Cancer comes out every single Friday with Leo and Virgo. Vision. A positive outcome requires a positive vision. Visualize everyone involved in your present situation surrounded by light and love. Make sure to include yourself also. Your love has the power to influence and transform the current events. Do it now. Don't put it off any longer. Have courage. Listen to your intuition, for it is the guiding voice of your soul. Keep saying that over and over again. Transformation. Through the great love that holds you in its embrace, you are moment by moment transforming to ever greater light, ever greater oneness, and ever greater wisdom. People are seeing this. People are changing their opinions of you in a good way. Determination, perseverance, and patience will lead to a positive outcome. So just not because you're not seeing it manifested yet doesn't mean it's not there. It doesn't mean it's not coming. Creative potential. You are by nature infinitely creative. Life is a sea of creative potential just waiting to be expressed through you. You are free to express all your heart's desires. Dun, 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 dun. Peace. No matter where you are or what you're doing, inner peace is always possible. All it takes is a subtle shift in awareness. Think love and peace will follow. Let's go to tarot because I'm sure it's got a lot to say. I'll see you guys. The link is below.